Welcome to my channel. My name is Shelley. Every season, Harold and I work together to decorate our home. Our signature colors are pink, gold, green, and creamy whites, but every now and again we branch out to include the traditional colors of the season. Come along with us as we showcase our labor of love in our unique maximalist style. Harold and I have found decorating for fall this particular year to be just a little bit more fun. And that is because our grandchildren asked us to incorporate Halloween into our fall decor. We haven't done that for 2 or 3 years. And so this year, knowing how much they love it and knowing that we're doing it for them is even more special. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video, because at the end of the video, I will be inviting you to an open collaboration for next week. So for now, let's take a look at our kitchen window. I began decorating for Halloween this year by actually removing some of the dishes up in the upper part of our cabinet and placing just a few Halloween things in it. And then, of course, is where the fun began. And I really wanted it to look like traditional fall colors. And so you see fall leaves hanging, you see some really pretty garland. Now that garland I purchased at Pier 1 a number of years ago, and I just have it draping and then bringing it together in the center to make it look like there's also a wreath. But actually, that's just 2 pieces of garland intertwined. And then over in the corner, if you take a peek, and of course our Tennyson loves that part when he sees the little ghosts hanging in amongst the leaves. As we move down the tiered tray, you'll notice that once again, now my Halloween decor is not scary per se. It's cute, it's fun. We have grandchildren that range from the year from 4 years old, almost 5, down to almost brand new. So I don't want anything that will scare them. But I've begun with these really cute little shelf sitters. Aren't they just adorable? Little Mr. and Mrs. Scarecrow. This of course is Bee, and this is Harold, with a little pumpkin in between. And of course, because you know I like to use candles in this window, I've added some black candles, which really sets off this scene beautifully with this beautiful amber orange glass pumpkin. Again, that's another Pier 1 find from, that's probably 10 years old. And then really, what's Halloween without just a wee bit of Stephen King? And so I actually have a pop-up book of Stephen King, not overly scary. Tennyson is certainly old enough for me to read him that book. As we move down the shelf, I love to include this when I'm decorating for Halloween because we have 4 grandchildren now. You actually don't know about the 4th one. We have a little girl. Tennyson has a sister, and her name is Poppy Poet. And of course, there's the first 3 grandchildren with Poppy Poet at the end. And Tennyson says, these are her hair bows. Isn't that just the cutest? They all love the owl. They love his glasses. It's very Harry Potter-esque. And that is why I love that so much. At the end of the video, I will turn the light on for this. This is I bought this probably about 6 years ago at Hallmark. It's just so cute when it's lit up. And the minute the little ones come through the door, they say, Papa, can you turn on the lights? And we'll do all of that shortly. This is just one of those faux books from, I think I got this from Home Sense. I've owned everything. There is nothing new in this entire vignette. Remember I told you last week, my goal is to spend very little for this season. And this is a perfect example of spending actually nothing to create this particular vignette. Because Thanksgiving and Halloween are very close to each other in Canada, I've added this thankful sign in here. It's, you know, just really, really cute, and it makes the whole scene come together for both special occasions. Now this particular little witch is just adorable. You know, this must be about 20 years old. Harold and I went to a farmer's market in St. Jacobs, and there she was sitting in the craft section, and I said to Harold, we have to have her. I mean, our daughters then were obviously much younger, and they just adore it as well. I have her sitting in a Pier 1 wagon, and notice what I've done here. These are very inexpensive Dollar Tree leaves, and to sort of amp them up, I've added these it's almost wine burgundy leaves from Michael's that I've had for years. And you know, they all work well together. And then this is actually a tree ornamented with a little ghost and the pumpkin, and I just adore that. So she is taking care of the ghost and the pumpkin. I've along the bottom, I've just added a variety of pumpkins. And of course, the thing that the children love the most is this tree that actually makes odd noises, and the kids love that. They always say, Papa, turn it on, Papa, turn it on. So Harold spends a lot of time turning that little piece on. And this is just sitting on a cake plate surrounded by some leaves that I bought at Michael's. This is probably again 4 years ago, and I really enjoy this look. These little black pumpkins are from Dollar Tree, and I bought a number of them in the last couple of years, but no new ones this year, and I knew that they would just sort of add that little final touch along with these Pier 1 leaves. Aren't they just the prettiest leaves? I'm so glad I bought them, and I'm so glad I kept them. I'd actually forgotten about them, but they work really well in this vignette. Now, this year, unlike last year, I decided, you know, I'm going all out for Thanksgiving, and so I actually unpacked all of our Thanksgiving dishes and our Halloween dishes, and I took everything out of the 2 china cabinets, and you know how loaded they were. Everything in this cabinet is down here. Everything in that cabinet is actually in the mirrored cabinets that we have in our living room. So it's you know, a pretty easy thing to do when you have empty spaces that you can tuck things away. So I just want you to take a little look in each of these cabinets. I hope the lighting is good so that you can see what I've done. It really adds to the overall effect of the window if what's going on in the cabinets, it, you know, works with what's going on in the window. So you'll notice I've got my pumpkin bowls in there. I've got the, you know, some really pretty soup bowls in there as well, and some really gorgeous salad plates. And the ones that the children love the most are all of the napkin rings of witches and spiders. In the other cabinet, I have my soup tureen and just some other fall fun things, and the green plates that I use for Thanksgiving and for other fall dinners that I host. Again, it's fun. There's a couple little fun witches in there, and it's just a fun place to look. Grandkids love it when I open the doors and they get to see that there's fun wine glasses in there and all other sorts of interesting things. I hope you enjoyed this little peek into what we're doing for Halloween. This isn't the only thing we're doing for Halloween this year, because of course this isn't the only place the little ones will be. I'm really going to be mixing things up this year with my pinks in areas that, you know, I want decorated in my pinks and greens and golds and creams and whites, and mixing it up with the traditional colors of fall and Halloween. Now it's time for the open invitation for the Pink Fall Decor Challenge. Antonette Decorating is the host of this. She hosts this every season, and she just does such a fabulous job. And with her, Sule from My Style, My Colors, and Tammy from the Glam Queen of Decor, and I will be co-host. I'm going to leave all of the rules in the description box below. The upload is next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But take a look in the description box below for all of the details. I hope you join us. Even if pink isn't your favorite color for fall, you don't need a lot of it. So until we see each other again next Friday, I hope you have a wonderful week and that you are decorating for fall and maybe Halloween too. So, bye-bye. While you are watching the final montage videos of our fun Halloween window and a peek into our kitchen, I'd like to really encourage you to come back next week to see what I have done for the Pink Decor Challenge. I know you are going to be wowed and surprised because everyone who comes through our front door says, wow. They never expected I would go in this direction, and so this is something brand new that you will see with very few brand new items. If you liked what you saw today, don't forget to double tap the subscribe bell, give us a thumbs up, and share this channel with like-minded people who love seasonal decor as much as we do. Now let me go over the rules for the Pink Fall Decor Challenge. Once again, the host is Antonette Decorating. The co-hosts are Sule from My Style, My Colors and Tammy of Glam Queen of Decor, and I am co-hosting as well. The details are you are to decorate any area of your home in pink for fall, presenting a display, a vignette, or a tablescape, and of course you may include a DIY if you choose to do so. The rules: kindly be subscribed to the host and all of the co-host channels. Please mention all hosts and their channels in your video. Include all host channel links in your description box. Include the playlist in your description box. Title your video Pink Fall Decor Challenge. Use the hashtag Pink Fall Decor Challenge 2021. Upload your video on Friday, September 17th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and add your video to the playlist when the link is available. See you next week.